So has Glorilla fell off? Is Glorilla career on a decline? Absolute. It's like, nah, I wouldn't say that is, full blown fell off. Like she just outright just fell off as of yet. But what I will say is it's gradually happening. Those of you who aren't familiar with Rainwater, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that he managed a rapper by the name of Mo3 who passed away, I think in 2020. He went out and stated on the Say Cheese interview, he said that he didn't think that Glorilla was going to last long because she has nothing else to offer. And he turned out to be right. Her music is very repetitive. He got 99 problems, but the only one in me had to ride to the clinic because it burned when I peed. He says that Glorilla, she's only going to thrive with features. I think there's a lot of truth to what he said. He said that she shouldn't have, cut ties with her former producer, Hit Kid. I think that she was placed with Hit Kid early on. I've been saying that I thought that Glorilla was a industry plant. I think that she was placed alongside Hit Kid and they built her up. She had to go through the development process. And then once they got that smash hit, because he had already been doing hit songs with Meg Thee Stallion and other artists. That was just prepping her for the big stage. So then she started working with the Cardi B's of the world. When I was growing up, a lot of the women that I saw were versatile. They could switch it up. They did music for different audiences. But her music is the same type of material. And it gets old after a while. I'll be like, all right, what else do you have to offer? Where are the love records? Even when Cardi B, that Careful song, that song was fire. And I'm not even the biggest Cardi B fan, but that was fire. I love that song. It showed the vulnerability. Like it was a great record. She doesn't have the look, the star appeal. I wouldn't be surprised in the next coming months that Glorilla goes out and get a BBL because, at first I think she could bank on having that natural look. That's why you see the Cardi B's, you see Nicki Minaj, and you see JT, and you see, Young Miami, Iggy Azalea, any artist that you could really name, they go get these BBLs because it's something that they could count on to be able to go out there and twerk. It turns heads. It garners a lot of attention. Lotto and all these women, they need that. It also helps to be able to sell themselves. And she tries to pretend as if she doesn't hear the naysayers and, she loves the natural look. She isn't a great lyricist. Same 1-2 flow. She's not the prettiest woman in the world. So after a while, people be like, all right, they move on to the next. People's attention span doesn't allow them to grow with an artist, especially in today's time when you got so many new artists coming on the scene. If she really didn't care what people said or thought about her, she wouldn't have went and got those veneers. And I don't even like those veneers, bro. They make your teeth look extra big, bro. They give you them Steve Harvey teeth, bro. All of them just huge. Like, she could barely talk. Like, just imagine having that accent, the music, and then having the big teeth and saying, the music, the music. I think that song was a great song, the F&F song. Y'all see J. Cole. J. Cole been rapping since '09 and he still got the crooked smile. So I think that after a while, she's going to have to get that BBL. You can only keep it real, but for so long, especially women. Like, her flow is so dumbed down. And pretty soon, she's going to be dissing educated men. I never get a job, rather be on OnlyFans. Love me a broke nigga, hate an educated man. So she's expected to release an album sometime soon. I think it's Anyways, Life Great. Sound like a Drake title. Like, that's what it sounds. It sounds like a Drake's title. Honestly, never mind, or if you're reading this, it's too late. Sorry, I'll call you back. My bad. I hit you tomorrow. Truthfully, I think she'll do upwards of 15 to 20,000, at best. I'm projecting, I think the album going flop. She hasn't followed up with any bangers since F&F. I think a lot of her music, it caters and panders to a lot of scorned, bitter, hurt women. Like, her targeted audience is black women. And I think the elites have chosen to use her as a pawn to, garner all this attention and to, lure in a lot of the black women. And she just normalized and perpetuate this stereotype for a lot of black women to follow. And she's doing a great job of it. It's an all-out attack on black men. Nut fast. Like, bro, like, you got some good coochie. Like, it's that good. Like, I couldn't help it. Like, what you want me to do? What you want me to do? I didn't know sex was a marathon. But when F&F came out, it was a smash hit. It was like a thought anthem. And I didn't see a record have this much impact in effect since Bodak Yellow. And it's like a song of endearment for women. It caters to women who has daddy issues. And, you know, it's like, we want to hurt men. We want to say the most hurtful things to men, because I want y'all to feel the pain that I've had with a lot of bad experiences from other men. There are a lot of women who run with the same talking points where they're like, who hurt you? And they say, well, men get hurt by one woman and now they hate all women. Like that's a talking point that I hear them say a lot, right? But it's like, when do women come together and ask the Glorillas of the world, like, who hurt you? Like, what did men do to you that you got to do a song called F and F, and then you got to do a song called Nut Quick? Like, what is it about your coochie, your attitude that's attracting men who are F-boys? But I think this time next year, we probably not even going to be talking about Glorilla.